You can't even show me 10. I be really in the shop. I chop a brick like Jackie Chan. You ain't got it, did you scary? You ain't really in the streets. I got petty, I got free, my buddy. Look, I'm a big dog, baby. I was just a little league. Whoever thought I sell a feature, I was really selling dream. I'm in the coupe Camaro yellow. This bitch look like Pikachu. I swear my hockey with the game. They try to play. I ain't never done shit. Drop the top, I know it's true. The only time I ever ran is when I see red in the blue. Mr. High Speed Chaser, I'm a fast cash dummy. I got a snap for all the times I break up with my bone. I was just a jit wearing dirty school clothes. I was just a jit, I couldn't even grab a hole. Now I tell him Sandy, he gon' shoot it by the road. All my niggas beat down, it's a big and double. Got a straight grind, no sleep. I'm a all night rapper from the F to the Z. I made more paper than a boss. Now I tell him Sandy, he gon' shoot it by the road. All my niggas beat down, it's a $1 billion phone. Straight grind, no sleep. I'm a all night rapper from the F to the Z. I made more paper than a boss. What I look like giving up when tomorrow I might win it. Your rapper's favorite trapper, I can go and cop a billion. You rapping like you snapping, you can't even show me 10. I be really in the trap, I chop a brick like Jackie Chan. You ain't got it, did you scary? You ain't really in the streets. I got petty, I got free, my buddy. I'm a big dog, baby. I was just a little league. Whoever thought I sell a feature, I was really selling G's.
What's up, everybody? What's up? We just starting this thing. But, I got my boy Paul in this thing.
Mr. Paul, what up?
And we're just going to get into it. Let me just finish doing what I'm doing over here real quick. Somebody said that I need someone to do it for me. I understand, but I don't have somebody to do it for me. But we'll get there, right?
Now hiring interns. A secretary would be nice, huh?
Bro, tell me about it. Almost done, y'all. I promise. But I gotta do it.
What do y'all think of the artwork?
That's hard. So that's when you got locked up?
That picture was taken on a LG smartphone when I was in prison. I had just sent it home to my family and friends. And everybody saved it. And then when it came home, a buddy of mine, who's an artist.
Dude, that pistol, Paul, the one like where you have the Scarface look going on?
Yeah.
That shit was hard, bro. Did it do numbers?
That did numbers. The free pistol design, like Scarface was my mugshot, and it was the Scarface design. That was what really like set off my company because everyone liked that design.
That shit was hard.
It was hot, so that's like what kind of put me on the radar, I think. Plus like me like just getting in trouble, years ago, and then branding it, using that to brand it.
Definitely. So right now we're gonna shout out a couple sponsors that we have. You said that you had your boy with these cups.
Oh, shout out Dirty South Threads. If y'all ain't heard of Dirty South Threads, man, they're on Instagram. All right, it's a clothing company and other miscellaneous items, man. If you're really, down to get down, check them out, man. Verified by me.
What do they do?
It's like almost like a hype apparel company. You know what I'm saying? And they represent like the urban street shit. So.
Okay, and you said they represent the urban streetwear.
It's all urban street style, I guess. The style
like shoes, clothes, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, clothes.
Is that the dude that I was talking about the other day? Where's that store at?
Oh, he doesn't have a store. It's an online store.
That's smart.
Yeah, online
that's smart.
Store.
Drop shipping and stuff.
Yeah. So, but
what's his website?
I believe it's Dirty South Threads with a Z.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty South Threads.
Dirty South Threads, man.
With a G. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me share this. Share to page.
If you want to hear explicit content and shit.
Is that what they said?
Nah, I can just tell.
Well, we're going to give it to them. We're just getting started out. So, let me go through my sponsors real quick. I'm just going to do 2 of them real fast. The first one is godscreate.com. I'm actually about to, forgot the Coast shirt again. But
damn.
I'm going to wear a Coast shirt next podcast.
Shout
I'm
out
going
Coast.
to wear a super exclusive one. You can go to godscreate.com or shop.godscreate.com. And then the next one is the Coast Nation. And they actually help me with my podcast business. They do business consulting and stuff like that. And if you have any business and you want to learn about it and stuff like that, if you want to about that field and just not about the actual specialty, but there's this business side, let's say music, the music industry. A lot of people know music, they can rap, but then they don't know the business side of it.
Absolutely.
So they help you with the business side, but they help you be successful. Okay, so that's the first 2. So you go to thecoastnation.net, and that's where you go for that type of information. So, okay, I'm going to tell you guys the first time I ever seen Paul. And, I know that's not your name, but I just like to call you Paul. It was with Rush and Matthias, and they're like, yo, this is my boy, you know what I mean? Shout out to Rush and
Shout out
Matthias.
them boys.
And, at that time, everybody was wild, you know what I mean? And you seemed to be real wild, you know what I mean? And I was like, he's cool, you know what I mean? And then, as time went on, you just see people go through stuff, and then they just kind of hold it down or whatever. It's like, okay, that's what's up, And then it lets me know, I can kind of mess with this person, you know what I mean? But when did you move to Palm Coast?
Moved to Palm Coast in 2005 from Massachusetts. I'm born in South Boston.
Born in South Boston?
Yeah.
That they call it the Southeast. I heard Mark Wahlberg call it the Southeast.
Yeah, the Southeast.
Is that a bad word? Should I not call you that?
Nah, that's cool. You know? I'm Irish, so.
Okay, I feel you. So, tell me about Boston. You know what I mean? Do you remember anything? Was it
Oh, yeah.
why did you guys move? I don't want to get too personal. But
There was I think it was just starting a new life, and the view from people up north, Florida is just it's like heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talked about this before. I remember growing up, shit you not, seeing commercials that said Palm Coast, a beautiful retirement community, beautiful beaches, soft sand, and I'm up in Massachusetts seeing this as a kid.
Mhm.
And we actually were originally going to move somewhere around Tampa, but my mom just fell in love with Palm Coast. So
Did you have family there, or just
No.
Wow.
it was like a random move. Just wanted to start a new life. I think it was a great move.
Hey, real quick, everybody who's watching, if you could just press the share button, please, that'll greatly help out. Just press the share button, get more people involved with this thing. I appreciate it. So you moved to Palm Coast when you were 10. What school did you go to?
I was 12. I was
12?
moved to Bunnell Elementary.
Bunnell Elementary.
Fifth grade.
What section did you live in?
I moved to the S section.
The S. So
The S.
Seminole Winds?
Yeah,
Seminole
South
Winds?
Side.
And you went to Bunnell Elementary. Okay. Did you meet any Rush or Matthias or anything?
I met our generation of the coast very early on. I want to say, definitely in 05, 06. We were on the skate park, bro.
Okay.
Before any of us
Okay.
were doing anything in the streets, we were on the ramps, bro. We
Yeah.
were at the skate park every day.
Okay.
Matthias used to be
B, what up?
Matthias used to kill it too. He was a jet. He would
Yeah.
do nollie heel flips over the two.
Damn.
If you skate, that's something. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah. So that's how I met my generation.
Okay.
From the coast, from the park.
Okay. So, we don't really have to get too deep in or anything, but when do you think, you guys started pretty much, just hanging out and then just people kind of, knowing you guys and stuff like that?
I think definitely by the time we all got to high school,
Yeah?
because we're
Close.
well, we were a clique,
Yeah.
that was just us, man. And,
Right.
you know how it is growing up,
hmm
and maybe we're getting in a few scraps at the beach, we're fighting
Yeah.
at the beach, or
But it's not even like a gang. Y'all were just friends and just, people
Yeah.
just put y'all together, but it was nothing like that.
yeah,
So, how do I say this? Would you say you guys got a bad rep? because I would say just being older than you guys had a bad rep out there and stuff. And
Absolutely.
I just was like, what is
Absolutely.
going on right now? No, this isn't Grove Street. That's not what we're talking about. But it's like
Shout out to Grove though.
you know, it's like I feel like people may think that like we may be at the house chilling. They think we're just out doing wild shit or whatever all the time, 24/7. You know what I mean? We just be chilling just like everybody else.
They don't see that we are taking care of our families
Right.
and contributing to the community
Right.
and trying to grow ourselves and people around us.
Trying to,
And
you
we
know,
had to learn this way through
Right.
trial and tribulation and experience, you know, so.
So, from that, I feel like, what year did you move to Daytona? Because I'm gonna be honest, from the standpoint that I was in, that was kind of a big situation, just because it's like, you know, our minds were small back then, and it's like you couldn't move to Daytona because we didn't fuck with Daytona.
I felt
And
the
it's
same
like-
way.
it's like, bro, what the hell
I'm
you
so
doing?
glad you brought that up. Yeah, because you're right. We did all have that mindset, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it was like,
Now we fuck with people from Daytona, but back then Daytona didn't fuck with us.
Yeah.
And they thought Palm Coast was soft. So
but we still like grew up like back and forth from Daytona. Like, I remember going to Razzles when I was like 16.
yeah,
You know what I'm
but we
saying?
got in a lot of fights with people we didn't know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
from
you're
Daytona.
right. Actually, absolutely right. Like, and our reputation grew over in Daytona for the Coast Boys too, as well.
Exactly.
You know, since every weekend we were going out there and like something was happening. You know.
Right. So you moved to DB, and like, how was that first moving to DB? Like being from the coast.
It felt big because I was younger. I moved to Daytona Beach for the first time in 2014.
How old were you?
I had to have been. I want to say I was 21.
Okay.
Maybe 2014. What's the math? I'm 26 now, almost 27. You know, so. But it seemed like a big move. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
like be technically an adult. You know, I'm in my early 20s, technically an adult, and being able to experience and explore like the city of Daytona Beach for what it is. Like, It was cool because Palm Coast at that time was so small. You know, Palm Coast has always been in the shadow of Daytona Beach, I feel like.
Always.
You know?
And then, like, you know, I can say we didn't beat Mainland, but we didn't really play Mainland my junior, senior year. But, like, the times my freshman, sophomore year, we didn't beat them. And then, so, like, Mainland always had something, but, like, we beat Seabreeze, we beat, like, Spruce Creek, we beat Atlantic, we beat all the other schools in Daytona, except for Mainland, in my 4 years. But then the boys after me, they beat them and stuff like that. But, yeah, there was just always, like, a back and forth thing, you know what I mean?
A rivalry.
Definitely big rivalry. And then it, like, I don't want to say the streets because it's not really that serious, but, like, we see each other out and they're like, oh, I went to Mainland, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? A lot of them got state championships and shit like that, which is cool, you know what I mean?
Real athletes sticking out there, though.
Right. So, how long did you live in Daytona? And did you meet a lot of people from Daytona?
Daytona was probably one of the biggest moves, one of the best moves I could have made for the age I was, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have stayed in Palm Coast being so small, and for all the shit that goes on, like, I would have got caught up, I feel like, you know, I felt trapped. I would have been trapped. So me getting out, even though I'm not too far from home here in Daytona, I could branch out and connect with so many people and meet so many more people, you know, and I didn't create this Paul Promotions until like 2017,
right.
You know, but I was still out, like, you know, involved with like the entertainment community, like music community out here, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just by friends who are like artists or, you know, DJs or whatever.
Okay. What city do you like better, Palm Coast or Daytona?
Thanks for what? If I'm gonna go hang out, like, if we're
um,
going to get crazy, you know we're going to Daytona.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We get crazy in the coast too, but like, it's guaranteed to get crazy on a handful of spots in Daytona. But if I'm not trying to, like, you know, hang out, it's a beach day, maybe we're just like, it's the family, we're cooking out, we go to the coast, man. We used to have barbecues at Wadsworth Park, you know what I'm saying? That was cool. I like to do that, like, stuff like that. Or like, you know, when 4th of July is on the beach, we hang out.
Yeah.
We have a coast
July is
tour.
cool. Damn, that's real. I feel you.
You know?
It's almost like we're attached to each other. But nobody from D. Well, you know what's funny? This is something that really, I don't want to say got under my skin, but like, a lot of people from Daytona, they'd be like, oh, I bought a home in Palm Coast. I'm like, you motherfucker. Get the fuck out of Palm
No,
Coast.
it's so cheap over there. Like,
Yeah,
oh, man.
right. No. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
But that's like, cause you know we're here, man. Like, I kind of go back to what we were saying about the mindset we had back in the day of like, we love the coast so much. We're from here. We rep here. Like, why we want to be anywhere else? Once you grow out that and you see, and you want to explore the world and go other places, you're always going to pay homage to where you're from. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely feel you on that. So, you lived here for a while, and then you got into some trouble. And I feel like this is where, like, now we're going to talk about the name Pistol Paul. Where'd you get the name Pistol Paul from?
So, Pistol Paul was like just a joke.
Everybody share this. Please, just hit the share button. It's free. Just keep sharing it, man. You're watching it. Just share it, okay? So let me know.
Yeah. So, name Pistol Paul came from really a joke. So at first, when I first moved to Daytona, like no one knew my name. I'm Ryan, you know me as Ryan. You call me Ryan. When I moved to Daytona, my last name is Paulson. So I moved to Daytona, I would tell everybody my name's Paul. And it was just a joke, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
And, not saying anything, but, really when you're out doing crazy stuff, you don't want people to know your real name, too. Because if they ever get caught by the cops, then they'll be like, his name was Paul. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck is Paul? You know?
Exactly.
Anyways. So that's kind of where it stemmed from, too, you know? And then I had a buddy of mine who was an avid shooter, had a bunch of guns legally, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Pete Smith. We call him Pistol Pete. And one day I was like, man, I'm Pistol Paul. You know?
Who also, that's off of a reference off of a basketball player who was white and he was a shooter.
What is?
Pistol Pete. He was a basketball player.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This Pete's also a gang leader or something, too.
Here, I'm going to show you. Look, I'm Jamie also. I need to find a Jamie. Pistol Pete. Look, he played for the Jazz. Pete Press-Maravich, known by his nickname Pistol Pete, was an American basketball player who was born in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
White guy.
He's from Pittsburgh. Yeah. Bro.
Never heard of him.
He's Pistol Pete, and he was a shooter.
Awesome. Yeah, so that was what kind of where it came from, and then like it really just like became a big thing when I got in trouble because like I went to prison for a gun charge, you know. So with that whole story behind it, which is it's too much.
Are you allowed to tell that story, or is it not?
It's yeah, I'd be allowed to tell it, but I think it's just
you'd rather not?
Yeah, I'd rather not. Right
That's
now,
cool. That's cool.
On the spot, I'd rather not.
Yeah, I feel you.
People come at me exactly, post the story. And
follow him, and then maybe, hit him up, whatever. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Pistol Paul Promotions. That's at Pistol Paul Promotions, straight out.
I'm going to put that in the bio, too.
Yeah. Yeah, follow me, man. I'm the next world star. I'm the next buy mixtapes, say cheese. I'm telling you. We're coming out with some controversial things soon, man. Flagler County top artist list coming soon. If y'all have some artists from Flagler County, tag them in the podcast right now. I'll add them to the roster. We're doing a whole poll, a whole vote. So that'll be cool, man. I want to see who y'all think is on top from Flagler County.
What's your Instagram name?
Pistol Paul Promotions.
Pistol Paul Promotions. On IG.
Pistol Paul 94 on Twitter, where it gets ugly.
We'll get to that later and stuff like that. Okay, so let me ask you this. So, how long did you do?
I got sentenced to an 18-month bid with 3.5 years probation. They really tried to give me 5 years.
Are you on probation right now?
I just got on probation 2 weeks ago.
Are you
Can we cheers? I just got papers, y'all. Felony papers. No mishaps. The judge signed off, so I passed with flying colors. I'm the man.
That's what's up. Congrats. So are you allowed to smoke? Not allowed to, but like...
I've been allowed to smoke because
Okay.
I'm a medical patient. I'm diagnosed with anxiety
Nice.
and PTSD.
Nice. Me too. So, how long did you do in there?
Oh yeah, so I did with good behavior. I did 16 months in prison off of 18 months. You know,
What constitutes good behavior?
like if you don't get written up like a DR, you get
What does DR stand for?
a disciplinary report.
Okay.
It's like a fucking referral in high school.
Okay.
Prison style.
Okay, that's hilarious.
If you have no like write-ups or anything, then you get 10 days off your sentence a month up until you hit your 85% mark. You know what I'm saying?
And can you go on your IG? Because people are talking to you over there. But like on your phone, can you go on your IG?
Is it gonna fuck it up?
I don't know. Or
I can read it. People are. Hey, shout out Dylan the Deal.
here, you go on my Facebook and I'll go on your IG.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay, yeah.
You're live right now. See? But go on the Facebook.
Do you want to go on Facebook? Here.
No, look, we'll just leave it like this.
Oh, so we can read the comments.
Right.
Right.
Yo, what up, Eliana? So, okay, let me go
I forget what we
through.
were talking about.
We were talking about you and how long you did.
Oh, yeah.
And where'd you go? Did you go to jail or prison?
Yeah, so I was in jail for a little bit, but I bonded out. I fought the case for 20 months.
How much did that cost you?
$20,000.
Was it worth it?
Shout out my lawyer. Yeah.
It was worth it?
Shout out James Croc. Yeah.
He beat some shit?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't gotta talk about what he beat, but he beat some shit. Okay.
Yeah. So I took a plea deal. It was two different occasions in one night, and I took a plea deal. They really couldn't put me, like, I wasn't really considered guilty. I just pleaded no contest. I guess there's parts of that story that no one's ever going to know. And it never will.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
So, now, what are you thinking about when you're in there?
Getting out.
What were you thinking about that? I know we talked on the phone once, I think.
Yeah, I know I called you.
Mm-hmm.
I had to have called you. Either I was at Blackwater, which was in the Panhandle, which was a private state prison, or I think I might have been I probably called you at work release too.
I think so. Yeah. And I saw you at the movie theater.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
working.
I was like, yo, what up, bro? I was like, what's good?
The cop theater in Daytona hired me as an usher.
Yeah. I was like, bro, what up? You know what I mean? What's the word? What we doing? You're like, I'm on probation right now. And I was like, all right. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
had an ankle monitor on. They let me out to work at 9 to 5 and had to go back at night.
damn, not the ankle monitor.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. I totally forgot about that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was hard. I was like, yo, my boy.
Theater 8, sir.
Yeah. That shit was so funny, dude. I remember I caught that shirt. That was tight. So, how'd you guys come up with that idea? So, the idea they came up with was he came up with the logo and the shirt, and then he put it like on, and then it was the Scarface one in every cell. Was it the profit or all the whole everything?
So the website we had to break off Shopify. You know what I'm saying? But all the profits from the shirt sales from the free pistol graphic went to my inmate account.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's my
How much did
account.
you get? You think?
I want to say a few hundred. It was stretched out.
That's
over time
lit.
for sure.
That's lit.
Definitely. It blew up for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. So, real quick, I want to shout out a couple more sponsors. I got, it's 1833 Claim Me. If you have any, like, property problems, like damage or anything like that, like roof, any property damage, hit them up and they'll be able to handle everything for you. It's definitely a good idea, trust me, because, you know, they're going to get more money for you than you might get for yourself, even if you have to pay them. The next sponsor is T3 Works, LLC. It's a landscaping company, and they have a deal going on, 10% off any cut between May and August, because you're going to have to get more cuts because it's the summertime,
Yeah,
you know?
I just got my cut, actually. I should
bro,
wish I knew.
That's what I'm saying. And so, Palm Coast, and I believe DB. Don't quote me on that, but I think DB. And then, but hit me up because I'm actually the manager of it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna handle everything. So either hit up the website. I need you to follow all my sponsors. You know what I mean? Can I pull up and drop off something? Nah, not right now, bro.
Not right now, Dylan.
No, not right now.
I'm gonna call you after though.
So,
Much love though, bro.
check this out. Back to the podcast. So, you get out. You've been thinking about what you're going to do. I remember because you hit me up and you're like, yo, bro, when I get out, I got this idea for this promotion. I was like, bro, whatever you need me to do, I got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
you get out. What do you do?
Crystal Paul Promotions was, I already made that a thing in 2017. I went to prison January 4th, 2018. I really barely saw a day 2018. Got out mid-2019. But yeah, so Crystal Paul Promotions is already a thing. I've been doing my thing. I started off with fucking my brother, my fam, my friend, E-Way Double R. Y'all know E-Way, man. He fucking went viral a few times. My main artist. I'm managing all his shit right now. I also started off working off with Slim Poppy. Shout out Slim Poppy. So those were two artists who I was really working with, like, you know, gung ho, off rip, you know, that were like, you know, and they to this day to support me, you know.
Okay.
And so when I came out, I had so many plans for both of them. So I think we filmed the video for Slim right when I got out, and it was Athletic, called Athletic. We filmed that over at some like shoe store in Daytona, and that was pretty tight. That's on YouTube too. Check out Slim Poppy Athletic. So that was one of the movies I had worked on, but I was really trying to get events going, and I had started a vendor spot at the Island Festival. Shout out my boy KD, Fly Game Music. He does it every year. Island Festival was lit. I sold a bunch of my shirts right when I got out. Those were like my plans. Like, were just like kind of let everybody know, like, yo, I'm back. People forget, you know. 18 months is not a long time, but like it is on the street. Like, people will forget about shit. And always on to the next new shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You definitely were forgot about. You know what I mean? Like, cause you were hot when you went in, bro. You were hot, bro.
I know, bro.
And shit like about to drop. And
if
shit.
I had my own phone while I was up, phone costs like $800 up the road. If I had my own phone up there.
How do they get the phones?
I mean, like, COs can bring them in, or
Okay.
thrown over the fence.
Wow.
Or there's one other way that we all know.
The booth? The
No,
briefcase? The briefcase? No way. They don't briefcase a phone. Fuck that.
Yeah, but I've seen phones like this big, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. Damn.
I mean, like,
I be seeing people on Facebook Live in that bitch. I be like, yo, this
bro, they're on
is...
TikTok and shit now. Like, I didn't see anybody on TikTok when I was in prison, though.
Yo, that shit...
I really did. Like,
bro, that shit's wild. Anyways, so what is Pistol Paul Promotion?
Pistol Paul Promotions is an entertainment promotion company.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also a manager. I mean, I manage an artist. You know, manage an artist. We shoot videos. I do event promotion. Fuck, man. I mean, we do graphic design. There's a bunch of shit we do, man. But I'll specialize in videos promotion. You know, and that's what I do for my boy E. You know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell me like the culture of like the rap game of like Flagler, Volusia County. Like, what's going on right now?
I think Florida's all the same right now and shit. I mean, like, we'll say Florida and South Florida are they're different, but like Florida's kind of all the same. Like, everyone's on the street, trap, like thugging. I mean, you see in Jacksonville they're dissing everybody's dead homies and shit.
Bro, I'm
like,
not going to Jacksonville.
But like,
I'm only going to like
Bro.
Riverside or like the Jaguars game.
It's
like,
gonna trickle down. Like what they're doing in Jacksonville, dissing on dead homies and shit. Like down here, I can see it's gonna happen. Like there's gonna be a BK Daytona at some point where like someone's in dissing someone's fucking dead homie or whatever, and then you know, I can see it happen in other places. You know, Tampa gets down. You know, they're all wilding out to Young and Ace in that song. Like they're gonna end up start dropping hella disses like that. You know, there's a difference between a diss track and a track where you diss somebody's dead or loved ones.
it's crazy because like
Now, am I gonna say that Who I Smoke wasn't a good song? No, it was a good song. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, I didn't like it.
No.
This is my thing. Like, I don't want to get shot or anything like that. But the thing is, like, that beat, I don't like that beat. It was okay, I get it, but it was like, I'm not really gonna listen to that in the car. You know what I mean? That's what my thing is. I'm not gonna play that song anywhere. I don't know where I wouldn't play it in my ears. I heard it and I respect what they were doing.
Yeah.
But like, where am I gonna play that song? Like, because I'm not gonna celebrate some dudes doing whatever they did. You know, I'm not gonna just. Because then, what if somebody sees me in there? You know what I mean? They feel some type of way.
That's gonna be the next rap thing. Like, that's gonna be the next rap. I know. I kind of got.
If you play that song, you're taking a side. That's how I feel about it.
And that's how they're gonna take it too. You know what I'm saying? They played it on a podcast or a streamer or some shit, and he was like singing along, and Fulio got on it, and he was like, "Yo, after talking about my dead homie, he's like, fuck you, bro."
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel him. Like, I feel you for that.
And
you know
my thing is like,
Fulio for his diss track. That was
like,
tight too.
I don't support any of the killing stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna say on either side. Like, I respect how you feel. You know what I mean? I just feel like, bro, we could just do some other shit. You know what I mean? But I feel y'all going through some situations, but don't put it on literal. It's not not just pressing record. You're putting it on record. You know what I mean? You're putting it on record that a judge is going to look at one day.
Learn from Boosie, you know?
And it's just like, they changed the law after Boosie.
Did they?
Yeah.
Federally?
Like, now you can get, let me look it up. I don't want to, once
But
again,
like,
I got to be Jamie. Look it up, Jamie.
We are going to get on topic, but like, I'm not. I know that style of music in diss tracks is going to trickle down in rap music. You know what I'm saying? I'd say right now in Daytona, in Flagler, everybody's just getting money, and they're rap about getting money. You know what I'm saying? I respect that because there is a lot of motherfuckers in the 386 getting money. In Flagler County, you know, I love Daytona, but I grew up in Flagler County. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay them homage. Like, motherfuckers get money over there for real. You know, and a lot of people, a lot of hustlers do music now.
This is in 2014, New Jersey versus Skinner. Courts in several states have allowed prosecutors to introduce. Courts in several states have allowed prosecutors to introduce rap lyrics written by defendants into criminal trials as evidence of motive and intent. The American Civil Liberties Union determined that courts admitted defendants' rap lyrics into evidence at trial in almost 80% of cases examined from 2006 to 2013. So, pretty much, and that was around when Boosie was going in, and he beat it, you know what I mean? They're like, yo, we gotta change this shit. So, pretty much, y'all, like, it's just not a good idea, man. I just don't think it's a good idea. And I don't want anyone to go to jail. That's my thing. Jail is like modern day slavery. I don't want people, we're already like all in a bad situation as it is now. This is the free game of today. I'm about to drop it right now. I said the other day that we're still sharecroppers. So sharecroppers back in the day, they didn't own shit. They were just renting the little house over here. And, you know, you're not a slave anymore, but I'm giving you the spot. But you have to work to pay for your food and where you live. If you're renting, that's what you're doing. You're working and you're paying for where you live, but you don't own it. So these people, whoever owns, let's say one person owns all this house right here and everybody's renting. They're going to work at wherever. He might even own a store or something like that. So you could work at his store. He's going to pay you money, but then you got to pay him to where you live. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's what a sharecropper is. That's why it's important to try and figure out a way to own your spot. So one day, once you pay off the mortgage, you have to pay taxes to the state. That's a whole nother situation of sharecroppers. But other than that, you just own your shit. You know what I mean? So that's the free game for today. Yeah. So go back. You said you're about to get off topic from the rap thing.
Oh yeah, well I kind of wrapped it up. As you asked me, like, what do I think of like the rap hip hop scene from like Flagler County to Volusia County, Palm Coast, Daytona. I just said that, like, you know, besides the fact of everyone, you know, the surrounding places beefing and whatever, everybody from the area is rapping about getting money, and I can vouch for a lot of those motherfuckers. They are getting money. They say what they're about. You know, I mean, I think that's what it is.
Okay. Do you think, like, we don't got to talk about who, but is it like, are people fucking with each other at Palm Coast? Could they fuck with each other more?
They could. Yeah, they absolutely could. I don't think anyone necessarily hates or throws shade. I know a lot of, fuck. There's a lot of people who are trying to do their thing in the area. You know what I'm saying? I think respectively, before you start trying to like collab, you need to work on yourself anyways. So I wouldn't expect anyone to start reaching out.
That's real.
But like, as me as a promoter, like I reach out to all of them. I'm trying to get everybody's insights and fucking analytics, and we're coming out with this top 20. So top 20 artists.
Do you got something like to plug this in?
I don't know, for a 3-prong?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have a 3-prong over there.
It's not going to reach. We'll be good. So, let me ask you this. How important do you think Instagram is? We got an hour left. We're good. How important do you think Instagram is to, like, how do I explain it? To being a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people rap, but they might not do the social media thing. Do you think you need to do the social media thing?
Yeah. You have to, bro. You have to keep up with, we don't promote our events anymore by fucking sticking flyers up on every tree and light pole in town. We just send it and post it everywhere on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we ask people to share it and see if they can share this podcast.
So share the podcast.
Share it.
And tell them what it is. So, yes, I tell artists all the time, man, because there's dudes who like have no presence at all, but they're fire, and they should have a presence, Social media presence.
Is buying followers a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing, and it's like...
But you could tell it, because I've seen some people...
I don't condone it.
It's like, this is the thing. This is what a lot of people don't understand. When you create a business Instagram, and you start following real people, bots are going to follow you. So, like, let's say you have, like, 1,000 followers. You might have, like, 600 real followers and, like, 400 bots. But you didn't, like, make those bots. You know what I mean? They're just, like, that's still organic to me. Now, if you literally pay $20 and get 1,000 followers instantly from bots, that's whack. If you could just pay $1,000 and get, like, 100,000 followers, that's super whack. Because I've seen people with like 100,000 followers who still only have like 20 comments.
You can buy followers, views, whatever, but like, it's like, that is part of the industry. I'm going to say this. That is part of the industry. I'll never throw anybody under the bus. I've seen it happen, you know what I'm saying? And do whatever, do your thing. It's part of the industry anyways, And so it's like, if you have to fake it till you make it, do it. But you have to do it right. You can't just overnight buy fucking 20,000 followers when like people didn't really, you weren't getting it like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it happen too many times, over in Daytona, and, Flagler County as well. It happens though, but it's all right because, over time it's still gonna look good. But like at the time you're putting it out and you're trying to promote it, people are like, what the fuck? And me, I just personally, my following is all organic, bro. That's what I recommend, just because guerrilla promotion is the best way to do it. Get to the people,
Right. So,
even as a promoter, I pay for promotion.
Okay.
Say that real quick.
No, paying for promotion on like Facebook and Instagram is cool. You're allowed to do that. But literally, I heard you can literally just buy followers and subscribers and stuff like that.
I've heard the sites.
But nah, it's no problem because like companies like fucking, Sprint, they pay for promotion. You know what I mean? Like
artists,
commercials is a thing. That's fine.
Big artists do it because like sometimes you won't realize them go from fucking one to one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay to like post your shit and stuff like that. But
dude.
So I'm gonna ask you on live. I feel like I need you to come help me with this podcast, dude. Like,
I'm down, bro. I'm down.
Like, bro, we're about to like really blow this shit up.
I'm a great host.
That's what's up, dude. And we like, dude, we're gonna do a lot of shit, bro.
I just have to get my fucking schedule right because I just feel all
Same.
over the place, bro. It's
Same.
so hard.
I'm going I'm leaving fucking tomorrow. I'm not gonna exactly say where I'm going, but
Yeah.
like, where do you see the future of Daytona?
Future is growing fast, and I feel like I'm like the wrong person to even ask that. I mean, I've been here for long enough, for many years, but I feel like I don't even have the right to answer that question. I see it's gonna grow. I mean, I love Daytona Beach. I absolutely love Daytona Beach. I love that I moved here. You know, do I want to leave? Yes.
Really?
But, yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course. I want to travel, bro.
I feel.
Dude, now that I'm on probation, I'm trying to travel so much, bro.
I think you should travel, but I'm not gonna lie, Daytona's not bad, dude. I've been to a lot of places,
Oh yeah, you're right.
and and then Flagler County is a lot even better. But like to like say do Airbnbs, I hear about it, I see it, but I don't. Daytona though, oh my god! But they got a beef with the Airbnb right now, but that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother time.
I'm an
gonna bring
Airbnb
on
vet.
somebody that knows about that stuff.
I'm an Airbnb vet.
That as in renting or using
I
them.
love Airbnbs.
Do you have any?
I mean, I don't have any myself. I just always get them when I travel.
Yeah, we need to try and get some, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
So, where do you see the future of Pistol Paul Promotions?
Bro, like I said, I'm right now. I'm about to be the next world star. I'm about to be the next Say Cheese, my mixtapes. Like,
Okay.
for real.
Yeah.
Like that page. Like, I mean, if you go to my page right now, I was one of the first people to post the Lil Reese video when he fucking got shot and like stomped out in Chicago.
Okay.
For the stolen, like they stole somebody's car and the dude like tracked them down and fucking ran them off the road and then shot him and his homeboy. You know, like I had that video first. Not gonna say how I got it, but yeah, yeah. Check my page out, man. Instagram, Pistol Paul Promotions. Got some crazy shit on there.
I don't know if this is like too controversial, but I was gonna ask you just a little bit, like maybe like who you might think is like top 3 in like Daytona or like Palm Coast or.
I mean, it depends what scale we're talking. Like,
Let's not answer that right now. Let's not
yeah, I don't want to. Cause like I'm making.
Yeah, that's off the top of the head. That'll cause too much controversy.
We're making the top 20 artists of Flagler County, rap hip hop artists. If you know rap hip hop artists from Flagler County that you think are worth it to be nominees for the list, like we're doing a top 20 right now, but it's going to be dwindled down to a top 10 and so on. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do a vote. Y'all tag people who you think should be nominated for the top artists of Flagler County, rap and hip hop artists.
Okay. Tell me about your rapper we put down on the list, E-Way.
E-Way double R, man.
Tell me about your artist.
He's for real next up. Like, I mean, I honestly feel like he is a pillar in the rap hip hop scene in Flagler County. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna pay homage to Fat Ass, repping Benell. He's big out of Flagler County for sure. He's a pillar. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I can go on for other names, but I don't want people to start getting, I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
But E-Way for sure. Not only, have I been with him since day one because that's my friend and family, but I have seen the potential within him, and I've seen the growth over so many years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he's got it going on now. We just did a show over at Diamond Dolls.
Mm-hmm.
He opened up for Mook Boy,
Okay.
and he was the most lit opener. Mill Ticket opened up right before Mook Boy, and that shit wasn't even as lit as E-Way's performance. You know what I'm saying? We're actually dropping a recap video of that sometime this or next week. So y'all stay tuned for that, and that'll be on E-Way's YouTube, E-Way double R.
Okay. I feel like things are starting to like look up for you. Do you feel like, I don't want to say like, not that you go back, but do you worry about that? Is that like a PTSD type thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like are
but
you
I
like
don't
traumatized
feel
from that
anything.
experience?
I'm not gonna say it.
Right. Nah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know.
No, but I'm not. You know, it's like
No.
fucking. I did a baby bit. Dude. That was nothing. But I've always had anxiety. Like, you know, I think about it, and I still have, you know, dreams that I'm there. I've had a recurring nightmare for a long time that I just wake up on my last day in prison and they just never call my name, and I'm just there still forever.
Fuck.
I wake up, and I'm like,
Damn.
oh fuck, I'm home. Like,
Damn,
you
that's
know?
crazy.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
that's crazy dream.
That's all I had to tell the doctor when I was getting my med card, bro. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm putting you down for anxiety and PTSD. Like, easy." You know, I was like, "Oh shit." All right.
So like, what was the worst thing about prison?
The worst thing
Mm-hmm.
for me, it was the living conditions. Because, like, I don't know. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, people fucked with me for sure. Like, I'm a white dude. I was like 150 pounds down with the prison.
Did you have to
Yeah.
go to like the white dude side or something like that?
So I don't even want to get too into it, but it wasn't where I started off at wasn't as segregated as you would think. You know, I mean, like my bunkie was Latin. He was a Chico. You know what I'm saying? I was kicking it with him. And I was chilling with some white boys in there too, but I was also working out. So there was you know, some black dudes I was working out with too. And it's just like, you know, it's a mutual respect, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
Okay.
But like me having the bunkie, he was like gang affiliated, with like the Latins. So like they were having fucking meetings in my room and shit. And I'm fucking on the top. I swear to God, I'm reading my book, bro. They're talking in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm cool with my bunkie. Like we had been straight for a minute. It was whatever.
Do you understand Spanish?
A little bit, like Spanglish, but like I only learned from being
Tu
locked up.
entiendo español.
So you said something about like where am I from?
No,
Spanish.
I said, do you understand Spanish?
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I don't speak Spanish.
me neither. But okay, so
So yeah, it wasn't that segregated, but the white boys, like I got to a few fights my first month in prison. You know what I'm saying? And like race is never a factor. Was never a factor for me. You know what I'm saying? It was just me being like not in a gang and by myself, a young white dude in prison. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So I got into quite a few scraps my first month, but I definitely held my own.
Mm-hmm.
One of them I got jumped by two young gangbangers,
Mm-hmm.
and I got whipped split one of their eye sockets.
Okay.
And they got jumped and stomped out. But I gained respect, and they put me back in the same pod.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So some white dudes come up to me and say, "Yeah, you're a cool white dude, man. Like, you know, you want to come home with us?" And I say, "Hey, listen, man, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all's house. I'm just passing through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a short timer."
Yeah.
And they kind of like, you know, shrugged it off and respected me for that. And I was just like kind of hanging out with the dudes who were working out. I wasn't like trying to get any, you know, too much trouble or anything. I mean, you know, given like I said, my bunkies having fucking gang meetings like in my cell. I don't even know what's going on. Like, they don't give a shit about me. I'm just a white boy minding his own business. They're talking Spanish, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't. It was whatever.
So
That was the first prison I was at. I've
What
been
about-
through 8.
Been through
18
8?
months, bro. I went through 8 prisons.
why do they keep moving people?
Fucking, I think just like close. Like, the closer you get to home, I feel like they just move you closer. Cause they moved me as far as they could, 40 miles from Alabama, at Blackwater River. Right then, 4 months later, I got transferred. So I had to go through Washington. That was fucked up for like 2 days. That was a transit prison. And I went to where the fuck was I from there? Oh, I went from Washington to Orlando Reception Center, I think. Yes, I was in Orlando Reception Center. I got caught in Orlando Reception Center for like 3 months because they lost my medical paperwork. Right? So I'm like, had one pair of drawers, one t-shirt, one pair of socks for the whole time I'm at this prison, bro. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible.
How's the food in there?
It's shit. It's shit. You know what I'm saying? I still make beanie weenies to this day, but it's, you know, it's different. It's different.
Is
Yeah.
shit in there?
It's shit, yeah. It's all carbs. If you get fat, they don't really give you anything you can like. You can't get like good protein.
Damn.
They don't want you to get bigger than the guards, bro.
Hilarious.
Honestly. But yeah, I piped out my bit. You know, I don't know. It was a learning experience, bro. I don't ever want to go back to prison. Prison was horrible.
Do you like gamble snacks in there and stuff like that?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Food's a currency, bro.
Were people like shooting dice in there and shit like that?
People were shooting dice. They're
Nice.
fucking. I didn't even see too much.
Is it like,
for money.
will you get in trouble for it, or are you allowed to just do it?
No, I mean like you're not allowed to do it.
Even
Some,
for like
some
chips and
camps they
stuff
don't
like
give a
that?
fuck what you do. Like some camps they want to get on your ass for everything.
You want some of it?
Some camps you can do what you want. They don't give a fuck because like the inmates run it.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. Or those more tight knit camps where you gotta watch how you step. But I mean, shit still goes down regardless. Like, listen, I have my incidents. I'm no fucking Billy Badass. I got fucked up a few times myself. But I also fucked people up too. For real.
That's funny. So what would be your message to just people who are pretty much heading into that situation? Like, just people who say they don't give a fuck and they've never been.
Oh yeah, just fucking chill. Just fucking, they're not gonna listen to me if I tell them. I feel like they won't because like, you have to learn for yourself. People told me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I still went. And I was younger and I had to do that. And if I didn't go to prison, I probably wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't. And it was really a blessing in disguise, a blessing and a curse.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll never glorify it. I hate it. It's
a lot of people who go when they come back, they do be hustling. They be hustling harder than like people who like haven't gone in for it. But I'm
you want to change your life, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something though, and I just want to say this because it's kind of, check this out. People like they'll go to prison and they'll come home and there'll be like parties for them, but like people will go to like college and like nobody gives a fuck that they went to college. But it's like, you know, we're away from our family too and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And like sometimes we're missing Christmases and like, bro, we have to spend money. We're out. Y'all kind of get like free food, a place to sleep for free. You know what I mean? Like we have to like study or we get kicked out type shit. And you know what I mean? I'm just saying. I just want to let y'all know. You know,
to college, to Yale.
I'm not comparing it, but sometimes the food is trash if you go to a shitty school for football and you're still away from. All right, see.
My boys,
All right,
man.
watch.
Big French.
Watch.
Free
I'm
killer
telling
on
you.
the road.
Watch. I'm telling you, man. You still got some people inside?
Oh yeah, quite a few people I've met there.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's talk about some cool people, like some like.
Dude, fucking a dude who's my age, or a year older, 27, 28.
You don't gotta say any names.
I don't want to put his government out.
Mm.
Maybe I will.
No.
Ladies can JP in later, but we call him Killa. I actually have a video of him on my Instagram. The JP he sent in, shouting the company out. His nickname's Killa. He's doing 25 years for a crime that was lesser than what I did.
25?
I'm just a white guy who had some money put up with a lawyer, you know, and got lucky, I guess, through lack of evidence and, you know, shit like that. But it just sucks. It broke my heart to hear a story because I really clicked up with him, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And like I say, he's doing 25 years, bro, and he fucking JPays me all the time. He'll videogram you with the biggest smile on his face.
That's crazy.
You know?
Wait, he'll JPay you?
Well,
like to call?
message or videogram me.
That's crazy.
I drop money on his books and shit.
That's
My boy Big French is doing 8 years right now. He went in before I went to prison. I went to prison during his bid in and out.
Yeah.
You know? He's doing 8 years right now.
Is there a way to like drop his JPay on here or something like that?
I'll drop Kirk shit on here. Kirkon Morgan. That's his, I don't know his fucking DC. He's on my Instagram too, though. Y'all need to check my Instagram out. They send me some videos, some JT videos, shouting the company out. And that's my boy from the street, though, boy Big French. And he's piping that thing out. I actually just sent him money on the wire so he can get his own phone.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Is there any like lifers in there, like really old people? Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they have some crazy stories? Not crazy stories, but like they give any game out or anything like that?
I showed a few old heads, quite a few.
Yeah. What'd they
Yeah.
be talking about?
Bro, like old heads have the craziest stories. Like you'll be seeing like the sweetest old man who's like just plays chess all day, and he probably killed his wife and his like 2 daughters or some shit.
That's fucked up.
And it's dude, I had a bunkie. He was also a Hispanic dude. His name was
Whoa, we don't have
Rios. No, shout out Rios. He's doing 6 life sentences. He's not getting out.
6?
I'm sorry. Listen, he killed 6 people, bro. Free Rios, bro. Crazy motherfucker. Maybe don't free Rios, but shout out my boy Rios. You know what I'm saying?
6?
6 people.
No, I'm saying 6 life sentences?
For each person he killed with AK. It was like something down south, like with like gang related shit, and just fucking, shot him up with an AK.
It's crazy, man.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say free him.
That's crazy.
But Rios, hey man.
Lived with the guy for a month or 2. Right before I got out, actually.
6. Anyways, guys, it's not worth it. You don't want to get 6 life sentences.
Hey, beefing and hustling and all that is not cool. You know what I'm saying? You got just take care of your family, man. A lot of y'all got kids. Y'all young guys got kids and shit. Take care of your kids, man.
That's real. Well, bro, I feel like this was a really good podcast, dude. I got a couple more sponsors I want to shout out at the end. So we got my boy Chenzo Does Web, and it's also ChenzoDoesWeb.com. He's handling my website, and like he does really good work. And I'm telling you, like, tell him that you came from Manifest Destiny Podcast, and he's definitely going to show you love. So go, and I want you to like follow all my people, and like go click the like button on the sponsors, and then also the YouTube music videos at the bottom. I want you to like go subscribe to their pages. All that stuff is free. All you gotta do is click it. You know what I mean? It'll help people out. Let's just get this thing moving, dude. Then next we have the song by Lanice Rose, and then we got my boy Monster T. Go to hustlemonster.com. They got clothes on there. They got music on there. Bro, he's doing big things. And then click on the video by B King. That song is like 8,000 views. But
organically.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna be doing a lot of work together in the future. So I want you guys to check us out. But I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Hey, thank you for having me,
man. All right, y'all be easy, man.
That's a motherfucking